All right, guys. One moment. I know we got to do the show. And okay, we've got 30 minutes before my pizza arrives. Let's record.
Welcome to Tfspod All Out, the Few Show podcast. It's 24/7 Lou, and that's
Ric-Hard saying this episode is sponsored by Papa John's because Pizza Hut doesn't deliver after 9, apparently.
Ooh, and that's
the one-man band. Although this is not called All Out, I might be all in on that pizza if I get hungry.
There we go. Welcome, folks, to Tfspod All Out, otherwise known as the Few Show podcast, number one show in the world, number one show at every hour, if you know what that means. And this episode, we will be talking
before, during, and after.
Ooh.
Especially for delivery.
Oh, yes. And this episode, we will be talking about AEW's All Out. That will be on September 5th in Chicago. So, yes, that's the episode that we're talking about today. We're making our predictions. And we do have more players added on to our predictions battle. But first, let us hear everyone's favorite line. The one-man band?
Ric-Hard, got the scoreboard!
Yes. Took it up another notch on that one.
Yeah,
I saw.
All right, everyone. Scoreboard is, out of 18 points total, we've got Lou in first place with the only double-digit score on the board, 10 points. Perfect 10 for Lou. Way to go, sir.
Would have been me otherwise. But
Yeah. No comment on how we got to that point. But we've got the one-man band in second place with 7 points. Myself in the third. Myself in third, 5 points on the board. Followed by Jfew, 3 points. And then you've got, following up, the parts that don't get medals. 2 points for the randomizer. 1 point for Big Al. 1 point for our newest player, Ismael. And everyone else has 0, including Bogy.
including Bogy.
He got. All right, so there we go. And the order will be, I will go first, the one-man band, Ric-Hard, the randomizer, and then in the ring, Jfew, Big Al, and Bogy. Right? Did I get that right?
That is correct.
Wait, who's last again? I forgot. Did I get that right? Who's last?
Well, you just said it. It's Bogy.
Oh, and why is he last?
Because he has the fewest amount of points.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we like it. Exactly, that is how we like it. All right, so let's go with the matches. We have 10 matches, which is a lot, and we did have some changes occur. And we do have CM Punk on the show, so it's going to be an exciting show for the predictions battle. Okay, so we go from the bottom to the top. I know everyone's writing it at home. So we're going to start with Kenny Omega, the champion, versus Christian Cage for the AEW World Championship. All right, there we go. That'll be the first match we're going to predict. And I will go first in this one. And I will go with your new... No, not just kidding. No swerve. Just KO. Kenny Omega retains. I don't see anything changing right now on this match. So yeah, write it down there, folks. And everybody else at home. Kenny Omega wins. The one-man band?
I also am gonna go Kenny Omega because I don't see Christian Cage, the Peeps, and the Kill Switch coming out, especially since he won the Impact title a few weeks ago. I think that was a swerve and a red herring, just so that it could make it more interesting. But nah, Kenny Omega's got this one.
All right, and Ric-Hard, who do you have? Ric-Hard.
Oh, okay. This is this is tough. This is tough. I want mushrooms or pepperoni on my pizza. Oh wait. We're talking about the Mets, right? Kenny Omega wins. Yeah.
I was like,
go with both, by the way. Go with both.
Definitely both.
Pineapple.
No.
No.
All right.
No.
And
We
who
here at
does-
Tfspod do not endorse pineapple as a topic.
Damn right. I don't either.
Maybe I do. Anyway. And what does a randomizer have?
Sorry.
The randomizer is going to disagree with all of us and say pineapple should be on pizzas, as well as Christian Cage will be your new AEW World Champion.
Wow.
And already in the ring, you've got Jfew, who's going to predict Christian Cage, new AEW World Champion. We'll see how well that plays out.
Wow.
And Big Al and Bogy are both going to go with the same prediction of Kenny Omega retains.
Ooh, okay. So it's going to be what? 2 versus the rest of us, right?
Yes,
2 versus
Jfew
5.
and the randomizer are the odd ones out.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
All right, next matchup we're going to have. Next matchup we're going to talk about is going to be CM Punk, Chick Magnet Punk, versus Darby Allin. Now, the one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
All right, so real quick, say it only took AEW 2 weeks to bring out the ice cream bars that CM Punk had been pushing for how many years in WWE? And he got them in 2 weeks in AEW. I mean, amazing. Finally, he got what he asked for all these years later. Anyways, with that said, it's CM Punk. Yes, Darby Allin is great. I think he's awesome. I think he's gonna be a staple in AEW. But it's CM Punk. You have to ride. It's Chicago. It's CM Punk.
Yeah.
His first wrestling match. In ages. Televised. It's CM Punk. CM Punk is taking this one.
Even though I was hearing somewhere that might be the first match to open up the show. Again, the order we're doing is we have this order that we got from Wikipedia, but it's not the set order. But let's see.
I actually heard it could probably be the main event.
Ooh, wow. Well, yeah, it could fit there too.
Yeah.
All right, and Ric-Hard, who do you have?
Well, first off, I don't think it could be the main event. You don't do that to your world champion. Nothing against CM Punk. He's over. I get it. It's his hometown. But come on, don't do that to Kenny Omega here. But that said, as far as how I think this match is going to go, I'm going to predict very boldly that Darby Allin is going to do a fine job taking that pin. CM Punk for the win. First match back, baby. Best in the world gets the win.
There you go. There it is. Okay, and my turn to pick on this one. Yeah.
Good swerve.
Come on. You know I'm not going to swerve you guys. I'm not going to say it's going to be CM Punk is going to lose. CM Punk is going to take the 1, the 2, the 3. No. He gets the victory. So CM Punk, count me in. And what does the randomizer have?
Randomizer is going to predict, hold your seats, Darby Allin gets the W.
Wow. Heel. Anyway, and what do the folks in the ring already have?
And everybody else picks CM Punk.
Okay, so that's Jfew.
That's Jfew, Bogy, and Big Al.
Whoa.
All choosing sanity.
Say it the right way. It's Big Al and then Bogy.
You're right. Jfew, Big Al, and then last but not least, Bogy.
There we go. Okay. Next matchup we're gonna have. It's going to be dentist, right? Britt Baker, DMD, with the Rebel versus Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's World Championship. Ric-Hard, who do you have?
I predict that Britt Baker is going to get a nice win over Chris Statlander and is going to have her new number 1 contender come out and face her in the ring after she wins. While her very, 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 very recently released significant other watches on from ringside and probably has his hands together under his chin looking up at the match.
Ooh. All right. So you have Britt Baker for the win on this one. All right, my turn.
Britt Baker for the win.
All right, my turn to pick on this one. Yeah, I don't see anything changing here. Chris Statlander, good job for showing up. But no, this is Britt Baker's moment. This ride's still going on. We're not getting off of this ride right now. So yeah, Britt Baker for the win on this one, and the one-man band.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna like preamble this. It's Britt Baker. Britt Baker just won the belt not too long ago. She's riding high. Her work has gotten way better since she first started to now, and I have a feeling that this is setting up to something bigger. And Chris Statlander's great. I love her, but I think it's not her time just yet. Just yet.
Okay, and what does the randomizer have?
The randomizer is going to finally agree with us on something. And it's going to say Britt Baker DMD for the win and the retention.
Okay, and what does Jfew have?
Well, Jfew, naturally choosing to rock the boat, is going to say new AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander.
And Big Al and Bogy.
Big Al and Bogy both choose Britt Baker. So this is a 6-1 split with Jfew being the odd one out.
Heel.
Well,
Gotta call him when I see him. Gotta call like I see him. All right, next matchup. It's going to be the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, with Brandon Cutler, the champions, versus the Lucha Brothers, Penta El Cero and Miedo and Rey Fenix, with Alex Abrahantes. I know I'm messing this up. I'm sorry. In a steel cage match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. And this one, I go first. And on the Go Home show on Dynamite, yeah, they locked up everybody in the cage. Kenny Omega stole Tony Khan's keys, and they lowered down the cage, and they started beating on everyone. Even on Chris Cage got beat up in there. So yeah, I think that the Young Bucks still will retain, and they will be champions. So the Young Bucks retain for me. And what does the one-man band have?
I was wrestling back and forth with this one. Quite a bit, and I don't know, man. I was gonna go with the Young Bucks, but you know what? I'm gonna stay with the Young Bucks. I think they're gonna go over.
All right, Young Bucks. All right, and Ric-Hard, who do you have?
Well, like the one-man band, I was wrestling with the decision too as to how this would go. I wasn't sure if the Young Bucks would win by pinfall or escape from the cage. But that's not important for picking, so I think the Young Bucks take this W and retain.
All right, Young Bucks. And the randomizer?
Randomizer is going to say Young Bucks retain.
All right, and Jfew.
Jfew says Young Bucks.
Big Al and Bogy.
Big Al, interestingly enough, said Penta El Zero Miedo is going to win. I guess he forgot that he has a tag partner.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming he means Lucha Brothers get the win and become new champs. So
Right.
That's Big Al's pick. And he's apparently going to be standing alone on that one because Bogy picks the Young Bucks also.
Okay.
So 6-1 split. Big Al, it's your time to shine.
Okay. Oh, wow. Heel. Heel.
Heel for life.
All right.
Hey. That's
That's the mantra we have.
Trademark that.
All right. And match number 6 of the night, we're going to have Miro, the AEW TNT champion, versus Eddie Kingston. So, and this one, the one-man band, who do you have?
Miro's just riding too strong as of late. He's elevated that TNT title and has played it like a very, very viable title. Eddie Kingston's great. I have nothing against him. I think he's an awesome competitor. But I believe Miro's going to take it.
All right, Miro. And Ric-Hard, who do you have?
I give solid agreement with the one-man band on this one. Miro retains. Better luck somewhere else, Eddie Kingston.
Yep. All right. And then I go on this one. And yeah, I agree with you guys. I do think that Miro is...
what a surprise.
What do you mean, what a surprise? Not because of you guys, because I like what Miro's doing. And also, too, I was listening to an interview they had with Tony Khan, and someone asked him, like, oh, that's a mid-card title. He's like, no, stop it right there. This is not a mid-card title. I don't like that. There's not a mid-card title. In another company he was mentioning, they had a title that was as important as the heavyweight championship title, but they made it into like a mid-card title. But in AEW, every time you've had a champion, each one has been elevating the title. So it's not as the title elevates the person. No, the person elevates the title. So in this case, yeah, I like what they're doing with Miro. So yeah, I'm sticking with Miro on this one. So what does the randomizer have?
Randomizer is going to disagree with all of us and say Eddie Kingston for the win. New champion.
Really? All right. And what does the rest of the people in the ring have?
So hold on to your seats because Jfew is also going to predict Eddie Kingston to become your new TNT champion.
Heel.
And Big Al is also going to pick Eddie Kingston to become your new TNT champion.
Come on, Big Al.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then Bogy picked Miro, which has me a little nervous. I don't like the company we're in.
Oh, no. I like the company we're in. All right, next matchup. Wow, we're going really, really fast with this stuff. On the fifth match that we have on our predictions, it's Chris Jericho versus MJF. If Jericho loses, he must retire from in-ring competition. All righty, and on this one, the Ric-Hard, you go first. What do you have?
I don't like that I go first on this one, but oof.
Man, suffering.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for the doorbell ring.
He's just not ready yet.
Nah, it's too quick. So Jericho's been with the company since its ascension, essentially, I think.
Yep.
And I don't know what his contract status is, but I just don't think he's going to retire now. As tempting as it might be, even though MJ could use that accolade, it would definitely make him a heel more so to be able to retire Chris Jericho. It's tough. I'm going to say Chris Jericho. I'm going to stick with what I have written down. Chris Jericho.
Jericho.
Doesn't retire from in-ring competition.
Okay. Good. Oh, wow. I like you make that pick.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to take that point away from you. Yeah, and this one, it's a very tough one to choose. We've had a very good build-up of MJF defeating Chris Jericho. And where did I hear somewhere that MJF has not lost a singles match yet? So, based on that, my call is that MJF will get his first loss. It's going to be Chris Jericho for the win.
Wow. Wow.
All right, the one-man band, who do you have?
All right, so I was mulling this, and the Jericho and MJF feud has gone on for quite a while.
Yeah.
A while. And with Jericho being the one that put out that stipulation that if he loses against him, that he would not be wrestling anymore and like he would retire to the commentators table. I think by that accord alone, I don't think he's ready to go just yet. So I believe that Jericho's gonna win, and he's gonna give MJF his first loss.
Oh, there we go.
I think it's time. It's time. MJF is bulletproof at this point.
Oh yeah. One loss for him doesn't hurt him at all.
No, at all.
With what he's doing on the mic, oh come on. So yeah, all right. So there we go. And what does a randomizer have?
The randomizer is going to wish Chris Jericho a happy retirement because it's picking MJF.
By the way, I want to mention one thing. I am currently watching, as we record this, Rampage, and someone put a sign that says, "Thank you, AEW, for making wrestling great."
Yeah, I mean, kind of are.
Yeah. All right. So, and what does Jfew, Big Al, and Bogy have?
Did I just hear a toilet flush? Is that what we think about their picks?
Yeah. That was intentional.
Oh, wow.
Man, with the soundboard over there.
Jeez. Okay.
No, that was an actual toilet.
Yeah. No, it sounded real. Okay. So for the people already in the ring, we've got Jfew saying Chris Jericho will win. We've got Big Al. I'm really putting the suspense on this. Saying Chris. He doesn't specify who, but Chris will win. So I'm assuming.
Wait a minute.
Jericho
Out of
wins.
all the ways to call him a name, Chris is not the last one I would think of. Jericho, Y2J,
Big Al's like, yeah, Chris wins. It's like
the Painmaker.
Yeah, you like all the names. Chris. Okay. Anyway. Okay, and Bogy.
And Bogy is gonna also say Chris Jericho wins, which means we've got a 1-6 split with the randomizer.
Heel.
You know it.
All right, next matchup we're going to be talking about is going to be Paul Wright versus QT Marshall with Aaron Solo and Nick Camaroto. I know I'm killing that. In a singles match.
Yeah, you got Paul White's name wrong.
What? I got it right.
You said it right.
Yeah, you said it right. Yeah, we got it.
Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, see?
That was a good one.
All right, so in this one I go first. So I know I won't get this wrong. Paul White.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, the one-man band. Who do you have?
All right, so I saw Dynamite with the segment with Paul White and QT Marshall, and then the Gun Club came out.
Yeah.
And the Gun Club turned on him, and Billy Gunn specifically, like I kind of saw it, like when he had the chair and he got behind him. I said, "Oh, he's gonna pull a Seth Rollins," and sure enough, when I saw that, I was like, "Why? What's the point of this?" So I think just because of that, I think Paul White's gonna win.
Okay. Alrighty, and Ric-Hard, who do you have?
Well, I'm gonna cut through the BS with my pick and say Paul White with the win.
Paul White with the win. And the randomizer.
The randomizer is going to say Paul White gets the win.
Wow. I don't know about that one now. Uh-oh. And Jfew.
Jfew is going to also say Paul White with the win.
Okay.
Big Al is going to say Paul White with the win. And Bogy is going to say Paul White with the win. We're in a consensus.
It's going to be an interesting
QT Marshall.
It's going to be an interesting one. All right.
He just got 3 allies, and he still can't win against the Big White. Paul White.
All right, next matchup. 3 matches to go. Here we go. Next matchup we have is John Moxley versus Satoshi Kojima. The one-man band. Who do you have?
I can see why they did this match to kind of like bring NJPW into the mix. But with that, just John Moxley. He's just too strong, in my opinion. Yeah, and I don't see him losing for this.
Okay. Alrighty. All right. John Moxley. And Ric-Hard, who do you have?
Look, I'm going to say that this is the night where a lot of former guys from the previous, from the other show are going to win. Unless your name is Chris. But with that said, it's a recurring theme of the night. I'm noticing it. Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley's going to get the win.
All right. And, man, this is a tough one. No, not really. Jon Moxley with the win. But I think it's going to be a good match. I think it's going to be a good match to showcase Kojima to the U.S. audience. So I think that's going to be a good thing. Yeah. And what does the randomizer have?
The randomizer is going to say Jon Moxley.
Ooh. All right. Jfew, Bogy, Jfew, Big Al, and Bogy.
Well, it doesn't matter which order we do it because they all say Jon Moxley. Consensus pick.
All right. Okay. All right. There we go. And now this is a tough one. I might need your help in reading this one.
All right. I got it. So up next in the 21-woman Casino Battle Royal for a number one contenderships match for the AEW Women's World Championship. We've got Nyla Rose, Thunder Rosa, The Bunny, Big Swole, Julia Hart, Tay Conti, Diamante, Penelope Ford, Red Velvet, Hikaru Shida, Emi Sakura, Jade Cargill, Kiera Hogan, Abadon, Layla Hirsch, Kylene King, Rebel, Jamie Hayter, Anna Jay, Rio, and one woman who is TBD.
Uh-oh.
All right, and in this
That's
one,
your wild card.
Ric-Hard goes first.
Oh, why do I go first? All right. I wish I had more points so I didn't have to go first.
Wait.
Right.
Wait. Are we going to do a 2-point thing before we make any predictions?
All right. Fair enough. So it was commented by the second most important host on the show.
The Dice?
The one-man band.
Second? Who's the number one? What are you talking about?
Me, Lou, obviously.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
It was commented by the one-man band. And then the Dice are third, Lou, if it makes you feel like
I'm fourth.
You're fourth. Whoa, you're making assumptions there.
Oh.
I mean, Jfew's been doing pretty well.
Yeah, you gotta admit.
All right. So the one-man band did say if somebody predicts this right, it should be double points because that's pretty impressive. So with that on the table, I am going to put a vote in that this should be worth double the points.
Okay. I agree.
We should go all out with this match.
There we go. 2 points.
2 points.
Puntos.
Oh, the one-man band, you should say the line. Double points. Come on.
Double points.
There we go. All right, so Lou, you're the deciding vote on this.
Yeah, for sure. Double points.
There we go. All right. So, with that said, I am going to say, looking at everybody else's picks here, not seeing any good ones. Okay, so let's look at the match. Let's cut through it. I'm going to say that Tessa Blanchard is going to destroy, that's your TBD, by the way, the competition and is going to make headlines as the number one contender for the Women's World Championship in AEW. And she's going to confront Britt Baker later on in the show. This match will happen before the women's title match.
Wow.
That's my pick. Tessa Blanchard destroys.
Dang.
But for the record, if it's not Tessa Blanchard, I still pick TBD.
TBD. All right.
That's my pick.
All right. I'll make this up easier for you, Ric-Hard. TBD will win. But who will TBD be? It's like a rhyme or something. It will be Ruby Soho, I'm being told. Formerly known as Ruby Riot. So yeah, I'm going to say TBD wins this. do not disappoint me like what do you call it did. And,
I know exactly who you're talking about. The Bobby Lashley guy.
Yeah, you know. Damn, I already made this pick, but how many times has AEW disappointed us with TBD?
Well, the thing is, it's a staple in the match, so it could go either way. The thing is, this is the first ever women's match. You want it to be memorable. As much as I like the competitors in the ring or in the match already, you want this match to make headlines. Give it a TBD and make it a damn good one. I mean, how long have we heard the rumors that, AEW has had a certain someone in talks in the works, that sort of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Or and this is, I'm going to throw this out there, even though this is only going to give fuel to the fire for Woman Band Spec. You've got Melina recently debuted on Impact. Maybe do a crossover.
Right.
There's options. There is options.
All right. So let's get to it. The one-man band. Who do you have?
All right. So there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of women here in this match. And to predict this is going to be a tough one, but I'm gonna put it out there. I think that the TBD for me I think it's going to be Ruby Soho. I think the former Ruby Riot, and I think that I don't think she's going to win. I think the one that's going to go over, I think it's Thunder Rosa, because they have been highlighting Thunder Rosa quite a bit as of late, especially since she especially like she got attacked by Nyla and
yes
Nyla and somebody else recently, and
Jade Cargill.
Yeah, Jade Cargill. Yes, Jade Cargill. Thank you. That's what it was. So she got attacked by them both, and I have a feeling that they're really like doing a story with her. Like they wanna really like push for her. So I think it's Thunder Rosa. I think Thunder Rosa is gonna be the one.
Okay, Thunder Rosa. And what does the randomizer have?
Randomizer is picking Penelope Ford.
Ooh. All right.
We got some interesting picks here.
All right, Jfew.
Jfew picks Red Velvet. I guess he was thinking about dessert. Big Al is going to agree with Jfew and pick Red Velvet also.
What?
Not sure if there's some copy and paste going on there.
Yes. Control C, Control V.
And Bogy apparently doesn't know how to submit a TBD pick because he said Ruby Soho. So by default, I think he means TBD.
Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. 2 points for this one.
2 points. Darn right.
All right, and then the last match that we're going to call on this one, on this prediction show, will be Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, Wheeler Yuta, and Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus with Marko Stunt versus the HFO, Matt Hardy, Private Party, and TH2, Angélico, and Jack Evans in a 10-man tag team match. I go first on this one. And I'm thinking about this one. I'm going to go with Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, Wheeler Yuta, and Jurassic Express. So that's my pick. And the woman man, who do you have?
I'm also gonna go Jurassic Express and Wheeler Yuta, and I'm gonna go with that crew. I feel like this is gonna be a face heavy show. Like I think this the faces are gonna go over mostly.
Okay. All right, and Ric-Hard, who do you have?
All right, so even though this basically means we all had a consensus, the three of us, throughout the whole show, essentially, except for one person who is a band on his own. But Lou, I cannot let you get more of a lead. And as much as I hate doing a Control V, Control C, although I did have it written on my notes individually already, I'm going to go with Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, Wheeler Yuta, and Jurassic Express.
Alrighty. Yeah, good one. Good pick. And what does the randomizer have?
The randomizer is going to disagree with the three of us and say HFO and TF2 will get the win. In other words, the other team.
The other team. All right. Jfew, Big Al, and last place Bogy.
Jfew is going to agree with the randomizer and say that Matt Hardy, Private Party, and TH2,
Heel,
Angélico, and Jack Evans are going to get the win.
Okay.
So that leaves Big Al, who says apparently he only thinks the 5-man team is comprised of 2 people because he says Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor are going to win. That's interesting. But I guess he's agreeing with us. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there.
Welcome aboard.
And Bogy's also going to agree with us. So there we have it.
There we go. Okay. And I want to say one thing.
Split.
I want to say one thing on this one. Bogy, thank you for making your predictions. Finally, you made some predictions. Too bad you won't win. That's why you're still in the ring before the match starts. So, yes, that's what I'm going to call on that one. So, yeah, this is going to be an exciting All Out. And I will stop calling it All In. I've been fighting myself not to say that for this episode. And where's the pizza?
Wait. I hear somebody pulling up. All right, guys. Good recording. Hit my music.